Wait, who... Is that Bernard? I wish you guys could see my face right now. I was like, oh, okay, maybe that's the way the game ends. And maybe it's not about a murder mystery. Who is
Mr.
this?
Cruz?
What?
Mr. Cruz.
Wait, that's Mr. Cruz?
Oh, God. Oh, God. What is Mr. Cruz's life insurance policy? Why did he have this on him? Is this about Paul? Does that mean...
Oh my god. Dear Mr. Cruz, thank you for reporting the guest's unacceptable behavior. We will look into it as soon as possible. However, I regret to inform you we cannot divulge a guest's personal information regardless of that guest's behavior. As I'm sure you will understand, we are very concerned with our guest's privacy and our staff prides itself on its discretion. Please contact us should that guest bother you again. Hotel manager. Is that him? Ooh. What do I do? I mean, he only had like 2 things on him. Oh no. Oh no.
I have to get the power back on.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh man. Oh no. I'm scared. I knew I'd have to turn on the fuse.
Might need this to restore power. It's too big.
Oh, he has
Guess I'll
something in
need
here.
something. I don't think there's anything here that would help me.
Oh my god, I can't. What did I use to pry it open? There must be something on the 5th floor. She is once again entirely too calm. Anything in here that I can use?
Think, Sophie, think. What can you
I
use to
mean,
open the fuse box?
I'm like kind of scared to go in there, like down here. We're just gonna leave his body. I guess that's. What do I need?
Maybe an ice pick could
Maybe
pry
an
open
ice
the fuse
pick?
box.
Where am I supposed to get an ice pick from?
Think, Sophie, think. What can you use to open the fuse
Maybe
box?
I have to go down the hallway. I'm scared. I don't want to go down here. Wait, but so he walked through here. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. What?
Poor Paul. Lindsay's death really hit him hard. He hasn't been in the best headspace.
Okay. February 14th. Agenda. Montreal's much bigger than I had expected. Big cities always make me feel lonely. That feeling was only exacerbated this morning by the fact that everyone around me was speaking a language I could not understand. I bought an English-French dictionary at the train station, but I don't think I'll need it after all. English speakers seem more common in the downtown area, thank God. The hotel is nice. When I arrived, the whole staff was busy getting ready for some big event. At, at wasn't. Oh, it wasn't. Oh, that's a weird eye. That is a weird eye. It wasn't until I saw Marcella enter the lobby with the flower bouquet that I realized today's Valentine's Day. Hector and her were gone in a flash, and I was left feeling more alone than ever, wishing Lindsay was here with me. Helping Marcella out these past weeks have been a great distraction, but it still hurts so much every time I think about him. I had hoped the pain would have gone by now. I'll probably need a double dose of Miltone to sleep tonight.
So Paul just needed to pass the time while Marcella was away. That's why he was observing us.
Today I wanted to follow Marcella and Hector out of the hotel, but the sidewalks were so packed with people that I started having a panic attack. I tried taking a cab, and that's when I realized I was all out of money. It's been a while since Marcella's last payment, and the hotel room was more expensive than I had anticipated. I couldn't resort to selling the camera, so I decided to pawn my victory medal instead. It was hard letting it go after so many years, and yet it also felt strangely liberating. Maybe it's a sign I shouldn't be holding on to the past so much. To fight boredom until Marcella and Hector's return, I started looking at the hotel staff. I heard Andrew and Beth at the reception desk discussing books and movies. They both seemed like nice people. I wish I had found the courage to join their conversation. When you look at people all day, they never look back. You start feeling invisible. I noticed that Sophie, the maid in charge of cleaning the 5th floor, seems to share my interest for other people's lives. Maybe I should try talking to her.
Paul was hiding out right here. Did he ever find the person who was sneaking out at night?
Who's sneaking out of the room every night? The question has been driving me crazy since my first night at the hotel. So tonight I decided to investigate. I found a hiding spot near the ice machine with a nice view of the whole corridor. My camera is at the ready, but there's been no movement for at least 3 hours, and I'm fighting not to fall asleep. No need for Miltone tonight. I thought being a detective would be more exciting. Maybe Marcella's right. Maybe it's time to let go of Mr. Spade.
9:45? So Anne and Marcella met here this morning while I was busy cleaning room 504.
Okay. I awoke around 9:30 and realized I had fallen asleep sometime in the early morning. I was about to go back to my room when the guest from room 507 came to sit on one of the chairs close by. She's been there ever since, and I don't dare leave my hiding spot in front of her. Marcella joined the guest from 507 around 9:45. Apparently she told Hector she didn't love him anymore, and he's now convinced she's been cheating on him. That explains why he assaulted me out of the blue yesterday evening and accused me of having an affair with his wife. The guest from 507, I've learned her name is Anne, has just said she might have an idea on how to solve their problem. I'm thinking of revealing myself, but I don't want to anger Marcella. The longer I wait, the more awkward it will be when I do come out. Maybe I should.
Looks like Paul had to stop writing in a hurry. What happened? I was listening to the radio at the time. Did the music drown out the noise? Oh, so Paul's work with Marcella was to follow her around like a private investigator. To help her with research for her novel.
Okay. Dear Paul, I'm sorry to hear you are in such a dire situation. You seem to possess a lot of useful skills, and it's a shame employers cannot see past your medical history, but don't despair. I've been writing novels for almost 8 years now. My publisher takes most of the sales revenue, but I was still able to collect a substantial sum of money over the years. Now I would like to use that money to hire you. I'm getting tired of romance novels and thinking of branching out into crime fiction. As a sort of research, I would like you to follow me around town, take notes of my comings and goings. I'm aware this is a very unusual job, but considering you were able to track me down, I believe you would make a great private detective. In addition to your salary, I would cover all work-related expenses, and you would, of course, be the first to read the manuscript once it's finished.
Paul really got into his role.
Dear Paul, I hope spying on me isn't proving too exhausting. You've really inspired me so far, and I already have tons of ideas. The trench coats you bought were a nice touch. You look straight out of a film noir. I also noticed you started smoking. It's probably another way for you to get into character. Maybe that's pushing it a little bit too far. You know, best, of course. Best, of course, but don't pick up drinking next. At this rate, I should be able to start writing in 2 to 3 weeks. 2 or 3 weeks.
He followed Marcella to Montreal even though she was done with her research.
Paul, why did you follow me to Montreal? As I already told you, I do not require your services anymore. I'm starting to worry you are taking your role a bit too seriously. You are not a real detective. You have to let it go. Uh-oh. Oh. Huh. What is this? Oh, cigarettes. AB. Who's AB?
And Beaumont.
Yeah, but that's not her real last name. Right?
Okay. This looks like something I can use to open the fuse box.
Wait, there's nobody here. I don't understand. How did I not see this?
Hello? Is anyone in? Hello? I need help. Hello? Is anyone in?
You, like, go a little bit faster? Jeesh. I'd be, like, straight panicking right now. Are you kidding me? She's always entirely too calm. Oh, no. This one.
It's too big. That worked, thank God. Now, to get the power back.
15 amp, 25, 30, 20. How do I know which one is which?
Eugene, what I would give to have you with me right now.
There's a power outage and I'm busy preventing another
Your
part
note
of this
will have
hotel
to
from
make do.
collapsing. Here's what to do. Check fuse box plan for required amperage on each socket. Remove all blown fuses from sockets. Tips blown fuses are usually blackened. Screw in the new fuses. Make sure amperage is correct.
No power. I think I need to change
these are
all of the
okay.
blown fuses.
Okay, I get it. Okay, so type A is 15, so type A. Okay, and then 30 is G.
How does Eugene do this again? Fuses. I probably need new fuses.
Yeah, what do you mean? We have fuses. We're fine.
I don't think there's anything here that would help me.
Oh, and right here. Okay. So then this one is 30, which is G. Okay, and then this one is 20, which is S. Okay. Alright. Now, fucking panic. Ah! Alright, use a phone. Any phone. Use this phone. Help. Help. She is entirely too calm. It's stressing me out. Nobody's gonna answer. Oh shit. 911.
No answer. Beth must be busy trying to restore the power in the lobby.
What do I do? There's a dead body.
power's back. Now I should go down to the lobby. Call the police.
What am I gonna kick him out of the way? Excuse me.
Once I leave this floor, I probably won't be able to come back.
Okay. So before we go down there, let's see what I can do. I cleaned this room. Right? Oh, grab that. Bed is made. Oh, let's grab these. Trash is empty. We looked at this, I think. Let's look at this picture again. I'm assuming that's Lindsay. Okay. Bathroom is clean, I think. I think I'm gonna take these pictures. Let's see. I'm gonna throw them away. So when the police come and search up here, they're not gonna see it. Okay. I already looked at this, I think. Maybe I didn't? I thought I did. Okay. Take this cup. This is clean. We looked at this. That's there. Oh, should I throw these away? I'm gonna throw those away. Should I? I mean, they're gonna know that he has a dark room in here. But, let's see. Maybe I'll throw away these things too, so they can't develop it and see pictures of me or pictures of Marcella. Because if it's not Marcella and she's outed, regardless, she's gonna be sued by either Hector's family or just in general. She's gonna be put in jail and accused of something, I think. Oops, no. Okay, so let's throw everything away. Hopefully I got them all. Let's see. I don't know if I should take that though. Close this. I'm gonna take his key. Grab more film. I'm not gonna throw that away, I don't think. Wait, that picture is the same picture that Michael had. That little postcard. Old port. I think that's good, maybe? I don't know. Alright, everything's fine. Door's closed. This is closed. Let's close this. This poor guy. Okay. This one should be good. Bathroom is clean. This one's pink too, but the curtain is not. Trash. Beds are made. I mean, there must be a reason as to why she said I can't come back up here. So. Also that. Okay. 507. That's good. I think I should leave it. Sounds full. This I should also probably leave. Close that. This is here. This is here. Oh. Yeah. I'll leave the key here. I think. Hopefully it doesn't... Well, I have the other one, so I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. This is clean. This is clean. Towels are there. Okay. Close 507. 508 should be clean. Well, this one they just, you know, they just be banging and that's it. Okay. Alright, close this one. And then this one. That door's closed. Let me make sure I close the briefcase. Okay, they're both closed. Alright. Oop. This. Let's take that. Oop. Throw it away. This I'm sorry thing definitely looks like it would be what's her name's I was gonna call her Marlena again. Marcella's. Let me see. That's back. I did find the safe combination 23-4 something. Let me close this. Oh, close it. Okay. Then close this. Okay. The safe combination, which let's see. What did I find in here? Oh, the tools. That's right. I guess I didn't click it the first time. Per necklace camera. Oh, right here. 23-4 something. But then the basement had 23, maybe 42. 23. 42. What was it? 16? I think it was 16. Yeah. Oh. Oh, shoot. Oh, no. He has a gun. It has bullets in there. Okay. You ruined my life, you effing moron. I lost my home, my family, everything, and now you refuse to pay me the money you owe me? For years, I gave... For years, I gave you my hard-earned money. It was all for nothing. I hope you and the All-American burn in hell, SW. Women and 3 children killed in house fire. 4 members of her family died in a residential fire last night. According to police and firefighters, flames were seen coming from the 2-story house by a neighbor around 3 a.m. It took firefighters about an hour to extinguish the blaze. The bodies of a woman and 3 children were found in the house. Police identified the victims as Meredith Williams, 32, and her children Thomas, 12, David, 9, Sarah, 6. Samuel Williams, the husband, managed to escape the house unscathed.
Bodies of a woman and 3 children. 3 children.
Oh, shit. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, okay, that's fine. Close. Nope, just close it. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't think that was gonna be the same guy. What's his name? Maybe I have it on my list. I do not. Okay. So 504, which I've called the tutorial room, actually does have something to do with it. What's his name? It's... Let's see. I don't remember how I found out his name. Something Mayhew. But that's not SW, right? How did I figure out his name? Oh, and they're burnt. I knew they looked weird. Oh no. Oh, and he's in severe debt. So he definitely needs the money to pay off whatever he owes. Oh my god. I don't think I can open his safe. He does have a scarf. Oh my god. Oh no. Let's see. E. 509. Hector's gun. Wait, where's the other? No, it didn't pop up here. Let me see.
I have to contact the police.
Yeah, I know.
I should be able to call from the front desk.
Okay, hold on. It didn't pop up as a note though. Let me look at it again. Oop, no. Oh, there we go. That was weird. Okay. Let me put these cups away. Okay. Okay. Let me see. Threat message. Very aggressive message from SW, which SW was the guy who was in Hector's planner. But he, like, crossed it out, too. Samuel Williams is a client of Hector Cruz. He lost his wife and 3 children in a residential fire, but Cruz's company refuses to pay his insurance claim. Holding Hector responsible for his current situation, Williams has been sending him death threats, and it would seem Hector took the threats seriously enough considering he brought a gun to his wedding anniversary trip. Now, if my hunch is correct, it would seem Williams is staying at the Clarendon in 504. If these 3 singed teddy bears that I saw in his room when cleaning it this morning, at first they just seemed a little odd, but now they're downright tragic. Did Williams act on his death threats? Is he responsible for Hector's fate? The thing that's weird is, what does the guy in 602 or the 6th floor have anything to do with this? If that's just like to throw me off. So, let's see.
Power's back. Now, I should go down to the lobby.
I think I'm good. Ooh,
Call
let's
the
close
police.
this. The only thing that sucks is I'm missing a large chunk of information because I can't go past that piece of blood, or else I'm going to track blood all over the place. And I literally had to restart or load a previous game or previous save to not track blood. But I can't get over there. And I can't clean it. Like, how am I supposed to get there? I don't understand.
Hello? Is anyone in?
I can't get it. It's like fresh too. I can't go around it. This sucks. Alright, I'm gonna save it again. Alright, let me save it real quick. Yep. Create new save. Okay. I'm gonna try to go around. Nope, I stepped in it. Wait, I stepped in it once.
Oh, so Paul's work with Marcella was to follow her around like a private investigator, to help her with research for her novel.
Dear Paul, I'm so sorry to hear you're in such a dire situation. You seem to possess a lot of useful skills. It's a shame employers cannot see your past your medical history, but don't despair. I've been writing novels for almost 8 years now. My publisher takes most of the sales revenue, but I was still able to collect a substantial sum of money over the years. Now I would like to use that money to hire you. This is from like last year. I'm getting tired of romance novels and am thinking of branching into crime fiction. As a sort of research, I would like you to follow me around town and take notes of my comings and goings. I'm aware this is a very unusual job, but considering you were able to track me down, I believe you would make a great private detective. In addition to your salary, I would cover all work-related expenses, and you would, of course, be the first to read the manuscript once it's finished.
Paul really got into his role.
Dear Paul, I hope spying on me isn't proving too exhausting. You've really inspired me so far, and I already have tons of ideas. The trench coats you bought were a nice touch. You look straight out of a film noir. I also noticed you started smoking. It's probably another way for you to get into character, but maybe that's pushing it a little bit too far. You know best, of course, but don't pick up drinking next. At this rate, I should be able to start writing in 2 to 3 weeks. Thanks for your help.
He followed Marcella to Montreal even though she was done with her research.
Paul, why did you follow me to Montreal? As I already told you, I do not require your services anymore. I am starting to worry you are taking your role a bit too seriously. You are not a real detective. You have to let it go. Should I throw that away? Maybe? I don't know. What's this one?
Poor Paul. Lindsay's death really hit him hard. He hasn't been in the best headspace.
February 14th. Montreal's much bigger than I expected. Big cities always make me feel lonely, and that feeling was only exacerbated this morning by the fact that everyone around me was speaking a language I could not understand. I bought an English to French dictionary at the train station, but I don't think I'll need it after all. English speakers seem more common in the downtown area, thank God. The hotel is nice. When I arrived, the whole staff was busy getting ready for some big event. It wasn't until I saw Marcella enter the lobby with a flower bouquet that I realized today's Valentine's Day. Hector and her were gone in a flash, and I was left feeling more alone than ever, wishing Lindsay was here with me. Helping Marcella out these past weeks has been a great distraction, but it still hurts so much every time I think about him. I had hoped the pain would have gone by now. I'll probably need a double dose of Miltone to sleep tonight.
So Paul just needed to pass the time while Marcella was away.
Okay.
That's why he was observing us.
I didn't get to that part yet. Today I wanted to follow Marcella and Hector out of the hotel, but the sidewalks were so packed with people that I started having a panic attack. I tried taking a cab, and that's when I realized I was all out of money. It's been a while since Marcella's last payment, and the hotel room was more expensive than I had anticipated. I couldn't resort to selling the camera, so I decided to pawn my victory medal instead. It was hard letting it go after so many years, and yet it also felt strangely liberating. Maybe it's a sign I shouldn't be holding onto the past so much. To fight boredom until Marcella and Hector's return, I started looking at the hotel staff. I heard Andrew and Beth at the reception desk discussing books and movies. They both seemed like nice people. I wish I had found the courage to join their conversation. When you look at people all day and they never look back, you start feeling invisible. I noticed that Sophie, the maid in charge of cleaning the 5th floor, seems to share my interests for other people's lives. Maybe I should try talking to her.
Paul was hiding out right here. Did he ever find the person who was sneaking out at night?
February 16th. Who's sneaking out of their room every night? The question has been driving me crazy since my first night at the hotel, so tonight I decided to investigate. I found a hiding spot near the ice machine with a nice view of the whole corridor. My camera's at the ready, but there's been no movement for at least 3 hours, and I'm fighting not to fall asleep. No need for melatonin tonight. I thought being a detective would be more exciting. Maybe Marcella's right. Maybe it's time I let go of Mr. Spade.
9:45? So, Anne and Marcella met here this morning while I was busy cleaning room 504.
February 17th. I think that's today. I don't know. I awoke around 9:30 a.m. and realized I had fallen asleep sometime in the early morning. I was about to go back to my room when the guest from room 507 came to sit. I was about to go back to my room when the guest from room 507 came to sit on one of the chairs close by. So I'm assuming it's in this ice room, this ice bin room, whatever. She's been there ever since, and I don't dare leave my hiding spot in front of her. Marcella joined the guests from 507 around 9:45. Apparently, she told Hector she didn't love him anymore, and he's now convinced she's been cheating on him. That explains why he assaulted me out of the blue yesterday and accused me of having an affair with his wife. The guest from 507, I've learned her name is Anne, has just said she might have an idea on how to solve their problem. I'm thinking of revealing myself, but I don't want to anger Marcella. The longer I wait, the more awkward it will be when I do come out. Maybe I should. And then he kind of stopped.
Looks like Paul had to stop writing in a hurry. What happened? I was listening to the radio at the time. Did the music drown out the noise?
You probably. We haven't heard anything other than that thump. I think that's the only thing I can click. Yes. Okay. I don't think I can go this way. No. I don't, but like I see my shoe right there. Ah, man. I got 2 shoe prints. Shit. Okay. I think at this point I just have to deal with it. All right, let's go downstairs. Let's try not to have footprints anywhere, please. Okay. He definitely was crawling. Like, it looks like he got stabbed and then it probably hit an artery or something because that's a lot of blood. And then he started crawling on his hands and knees because you can see shoes right here. And you see hands like clawing his way all the way here. Okay, let's go over what we have. Let's see. Cruise is circling back to 509 one final time. Call it a gut feeling or something. I managed to open the safe and found a gun, a newspaper clipping, an aggressive note accusing Hector, the insurance company he worked for, of ruining the sender's life. It's signed to SW. That's when it hit me. The guest in 504 is a man staying alone with 3 singed teddy bears. Does that mean what I think it means? Is SW here at the Clarington? Let's go to clues. Okay. All the doors are closed. Did I just hear somebody? Okay. All right. How do I can't go down. Well, he has. I definitely hear people. Oh, let's throw away the stuff in his pocket.
Marcella? Okay, let's not jump to conclusions.
Alright, now let's go downstairs.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Okay, we got this. I think. I don't know. Hopefully this turns out better for us. I was so worried about not wanting to disturb things and not wanting to essentially get caught snooping. Like, I didn't want to clean 505's room because then he would know that I was in there. But I kind of have to clean things.
Montreal Police Service, Station 22.
There's a man dead. He's been murdered. I need the police.
Please stay calm, ma'am. Where are you right now?
The lobby. But the body, it's upstairs.
Can you give me the address, please?
Oh, 1178 Drummond Street.
All right, ma'am. Officers are on their way.
Thank you.
Okay. Oops. Alright, we're gonna throw this away. We'll inspect it.
So Anne and Marcella really are
Throw
planning
it
to
away.
run off together. Is this the West Coast?
Alright.
That's about
Throw
as
it
far
away.
from Montreal as you can get without crossing an ocean. Why does the VIP want to meet with Paul? Bernard really wants Paul out of the hole. Okay, I can see how this could make Paul look bad.
Throw it away.
But it's obvious Bernard cares more about the hotel's reputation than the guests' well-being.
Okay, let's go. I wish I could skip it. I still love the floor.
Oh, hey you. Great timing, right? I'm thinking if we're lucky, Bernard will let us go home. No point in working in the dark. Sophie? Bean, you're not scared of the dark, are you?
No,
Hey,
Bean, I'm scared of
is
dead
everything okay?
bodies.
I found Mr. Cruz. Hector,
Oh, you did? What was the bloke up to?
you don't understand. I found his body. He's dead. But
Merde. Merde. Sit down, okay? You look like you're about to faint. Have you called the police?
yeah, they're on their way.
What happened? Was there an accident?
No, he's murdered.
I don't think so. Someone did this to him.
You mean... Merde. Do you think it could have been Anne and Marcella?
What about Paul? He and Hector were caught fighting. I also found a letter from one of Hector's customers. He seemed really angry. I guess it could be him as well.
Mm-hmm.
The cops will want to talk to you. Know what you've seen. You need to be careful about what you tell them. If word of Anne and Marcella's affair gets out,
I
they
keep
may
taking
put a label on them
screenshots.
that will really hurt them. It might not even matter in the end if they did it or not.
What do you mean?
What are you saying?
It's just... Cops like to go after people who are different.
Yeah, I knew
People
that.
Like Anne, like Marcella. Like me.
Are
You
you a
know-
bean?
I was barely 20 when I was shoved into a police car for just hanging out with people who made me feel like I wasn't so messed up after all.
What? Where did that happen?
At the White Cat. It's supposed to be a safe space, but it gets raided by cops every now and then. I know Anne was caught at least once too.
Wait, you know her?
Yeah, that's how I knew the answer to the riddle. I've never talked to her, but I've seen her a few times. Marcella and her, they're just like me.
Thank you. Thank you for trusting me with this.
Maybe now you can understand why I care so much about you. I don't know if I'm feeling inspired by Anne and Marcella, or if it's the shock of being so close to an actual murder, but, I'd really like for us to be more than just friends, Sophie.
Yeah. I'd like that too.
That's... That's great. The police is here. Just be mindful of what you tell them, okay?
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
Miss Roy? Miss Roy? Miss Roy!
Oh, sorry. I was distracted.
I really need you to focus right now. I don't want to be here all night, and I'm sure you don't either.
No. No, I don't.
So, as I was saying, we're trying to ascertain the circumstances of Mr. Cruz's death. Can you tell me how you came to find the body?
I was cleaning room 509 when I heard the elevator bell ring. Again and again and again. I thought maybe a child was playing with the doors, so I went out in the corridor, and that's when I saw him. All the blood and...
Why was the elevator bell ringing?
I'm sorry?
You said you heard the elevator bell ring. Why was it ringing? I assume it wasn't a child after all.
Well, Mr. Cruz's body was preventing the doors from closing.
Really? When we found the body, it wasn't that close to the doors.
Oh, the stairs are blocked because of the renovations, so the elevator's the only way out of the 5th floor. I had no choice but to move the body. Just a little.
Ah, so that explains the traces we found. Thank you for clearing that up. So, what did you do after that?
Well, that's when the power cut. So I had to go to the janitor's closet.
To access the fuse box.
Exactly. I changed a few fuses and turned the power back on.
But there's a lock on that box, isn't there? Did you have the key?
It's a
No,
nice pick.
I didn't. Only Eugene does. But I thought an ice pick might do the trick, so I went to the ice machine to get one.
You're a size 7, I suppose.
Yes, I am. Why?
What did you see when you went to the ice machine?
There was blood. A lot of it.
Did you touch anything?
No.
No. No, nothing.
Good. You wouldn't believe how many idiot witnesses accidentally compromised the evidence. Anyway, what did you do after restoring the power?
I took the elevator down to the lobby. That's where I called the police.
Do you remember what you said to the operator? The exact words.
No, I'm afraid I don't.
You said, there's a man dead. He's been murdered.
That's possible.
What makes you so sure it was murder?
He received death threats. I wonder if there's another option that I didn't figure out.
Well, I know about Mr. Cruz's angry customer. The one who sent him death threats.
Oh, yes, we found those. But the customer in question lives back in Texas, so there's no way he could have killed Mr. Cruz.
Actually, I think he may be staying at the hotel.
Have you encountered him?
No. In room 504, there's a guest who seems to be traveling alone. Yet, he has these 3 teddy bears in his room. Mr. Cruz's customer lost his 3 children in a fire, and these bears are slightly burnt. So...
An interesting deduction. I'll look into that. But how do you even know about the death threats?
I'm gonna keep saying that he told me because it seems like we were in the right direction until he was like, "They're lesbians."
Mr. Cruz told me the other day.
Was he in the habit of talking about his personal life with hotel maids?
I really can't say what his habits were, but he seemed to like me.
Then maybe you'll be able to answer 1 or 2 of my questions.
I'll do my best.
Oh God.
Let's start with the victim's wife, Marcella Cruz.
I don't know.
Apparently,
I'm
she left in
scared.
quite a hurry this morning. What can you tell me about her?
I'm not gonna say that again. So let's say I don't know anything
I don't
about
really
her.
know anything. She just looks like a
Oh, no.
loving,
Don't.
caring wife.
Don't.
That's not much to go on now,
Okay,
is
good.
it?
I'm sorry.
Let's try something else then. We've learned from one of your colleagues that the victim had a fight with a guest named Mr. Spade. What can you tell me about him?
I don't know much. Only that he seems nice.
Nice. I
Uh-oh.
wouldn't be so sure.
Oh?
We found out that Mr. Spade is fresh out of a madhouse. When we called the place, they painted quite the picture of him. Did you ever see him display odd behavior in or around the hotel?
No.
No.
I mean, we've all got our little quirks, don't we?
Did he seem obsessed with Mrs. Cruz?
A little, maybe, but
Obsessed enough to kill her husband?
no. Nothing like that. We all have our obsessions. Me, for instance. I'm obsessed with celebrities and gossip magazines, and...
You don't seem to understand, Miss Roy. Mr. Spade is not like you and me. He may look like us, but he's not. He's dangerous.
I don't
and
think it
needs
was
to be taken
Spade.
off the streets. So tell me, did you ever see him be violent or aggressive?
No.
No, I didn't.
All right then.
Can I leave now?
Yes, you can. Thank you for your cooperation, Miss Roy. We'll be in touch if we have any more questions.
I don't know if that's good for Spade. Like, was I supposed to get his medicine? I don't know. Maybe I was supposed to take the medicine. Alright, well, we're back here again, so. This time, though, I'll just quit. I didn't know that. Well,
Bernard was strangely chipper on the phone. That can't be a good sign. Like, the atmosphere is so different in here. Will it ever... It'll probably be a while before the hotel reopens.
alright, let's check this.
They're
Oh,
pinning it on
no.
Paul. And using him to scare even more people. Leaving psychiatric hospitals are dangerous.
Oh my god. Montreal police. Oh, oops, sorry. Montreal police continue to move forward with. What about the guy in 504? I don't understand why he's just completely written off as if he doesn't matter. I don't understand. Let's see. Mr. Cruz's death has been ruled a murder. Multiple suspects have been apprehended, taken in question, including the victim's own wife, Marcella Cruz. Mrs. Cruz's absence following the discovery. Mrs. Cruz was apprehended by policemen at the whatever that is. She was in the company of another one of the Clarenton's guests, one Ann Bursey. Their connection as well as Mrs. Bursey's possible involvement in the case has yet to be ascertained. Another person currently under police scrutiny is Paul Morgan, an unmarried Army veteran who stayed at the Clarenton alone, two doors down. Let's see. Mr. Morgan immediately struck me as strange and unsettling. I think we read that. According to Leduc, Morgan was allowed to stay in the inn due to a combination of sympathies elicited from the younger members of the staff and other pressing matters such as the hotel's renovations. He will not be making the same mistake twice. When we open our doors, the Clarenton will be a... Okay. Although no formal charges have been filed as of yet, the incident has led to an increased interest in the movement against the planned construction of the Ray of Light Psychiatric Hospital. In a strange twist of fate, if construction is sanctioned, the hospital is to be located just down the street. If Mr. Morgan serves as an example of those who have undergone treatment, it begs the question why the people of Montreal would want one such institution right in the middle of the city. For many, this would be all but promise. I think it was that other guy. I swear. This is so frustrating.
Ugh, go to hell.
Oh, gosh.
Beth, hey,
Are you okay?
I'm out of a job. But other than that, yeah, everything's just peachy.
What? No,
I hope you're luckier than I am. Come join me when he's done with you, all right? I'll be questioning my life choices on the mezzanine.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Ah, Miss Roy. Come in. I suppose you know why you're here?
No.
I'm not sure, actually. Your phone call was a bit vague.
Yes, well, I prefer to have this conversation in person. We've been getting a lot of press lately, and not the good kind. I wouldn't expect you to understand the position I'm in, but I assure you, it's quite uncomfortable. To have one's life's work blown away like that. All thanks to a nut job. It's obvious to me now that I haven't been firm enough. For guests of such morals to be comfortable booking a few nights here and committing such a horrid act. Things need to change. This means elevating our standards to the highest possible level, and it starts with the people working here. It starts with you.
With me?
Yes. From what I've heard, you've been quite the exemplary maid lately. Clean rooms, satisfied guests.
I take my job very seriously, sir.
As you should. We'll see for the future, but for now, you'll be allowed to continue working here.
Thank you.
I'm not done. The police have finished their investigation and left a mess on the 5th floor. I want you to clean it up.
You want me to go back there?
Yes, why not?
I found a dead body on that floor. I'm not going back.
I'll make this simple for you. If you don't do it, you're fired.
Okay, I just quit.
You can't fire me. Because I quit.
Sure. I fire you, you quit. It's all the same to me. Just make sure to empty your locker before the end of the month. That'll be all.
Okay. See ya. What a dick. Part 2. I think I said that the first time too.
Hey,
Hey.
what a week.
Yeah. So, what did Bernard want with you?
Well, he was being kind of a jerk, so I quit.
You what?
I quit. I figured there was no point in staying if you were leaving.
I appreciate the solidarity, but you really didn't have to do that.
I think
I mean, it's
for the
not why
best.
I did it. I did it because I didn't want to go back to the 5th
Bernard say
floor.
Why he was firing you?
Ugh. He was going on and on about keeping deviants out of the hotel. So, I may have lost my cool a little.
A little?
I told him I was one of those deviants he was so afraid of. He froze for a moment, then showed me the door.
Let's say I know you'll bounce
Well,
back.
I'm not one bit worried about you. I know you'll be just fine.
Yeah, I do have a cat-like ability to land on my feet.
And think of all the good times you'll have away from Bernard.
I'll miss annoying him. He turns into a particular shade of red that only I can get out of him. But no, you're right. It's time for new challenges. I could
Let's-
see myself.
let's get a
owning my own
lesbian farm.
establishment, one that caters to the right kind of crowd. Believe it or not, I do enjoy the company of people, just not, the stuck-up, entitled clientele of this prestigious hotel. But maybe if I were behind the counter of, say, a bar instead of a reception desk. I don't know. Is that silly?
No, it's not. In fact, you'd be perfect for it. You're the most charming person I know.
Aw. So cute.
Thank you. I'm really glad you're in my life.
Me too.
Let's do this one.
What do you think will happen to them?
Who?
Sorry, my mind wanders sometimes. I meant Paul, Anne, and Marcella. Do you think they'll be released?
Yeah, I think so. Paul will probably become a famed photographer. his portrait of you will be hanged at the Louvre, entitled The Inconspicuous Maid. It will sell for millions.
Is that so?
Yeah.
A man was murdered.
Anne and
I'm
Marcella
just saying.
will ride into the sunset on the back of two Appaloozas, watching over their newly acquired prey. They'll be constantly followed by their only sheep. They'll call him Paul, for old time's sake.
Aw.
I like that. I just want them to be happy.
Aw.
Me too.
Me too. Hopefully they are happy. Let's see what we got. Oh, this is really loud. Let's see. Great. I don't think it was him. I don't think it was him. I think it was 504. I still think it's 504. So now I have to do this again and take the medicine and everything out of Paul's room. Oh, they made it. At least that's a nice ending. Aw, cute. And they were roommates. Okay, well, can I skip this? Oh, we're gonna see what happens to me because I quit this time. Oh, I'm stressed out with bills, clearly. Uh-oh. Okay, well. At least we're in a bean relationship. This is so loud. Alright. I want to try one more time. It's gonna be fine. Let's see. Totally fine. So I think we are going to head back into that room and take everything out. I'm gonna take his medicine. I'm gonna take the gun that he has. I don't know if the gun had anything to do with, like, I don't know if that came up in the police report, but we're gonna take the gun. We're gonna take everything out of that room, and then we're gonna do this again. I'll fast forward.